Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 7. Today I shall discuss chapter 7 MS PowerPoint. So I'll be having a practical discussion on MS PowerPoint. Now, what is PowerPoint? What is PowerPoint? Actually, MS PowerPoint is a part of MS Office suite of application. PowerPoint is used for making a presentation. Now, what is presentation? A presentation is a way of presenting information. A presentation can be used in many places. For example, to promote the sales of a product or to explain a global warming. Nowadays, online classes are also being done with the help of presentation, with the help of MS PowerPoint. Now, why do we use MS PowerPoint? We use MS PowerPoint to make our presentation interesting by adding attractive pictures, animations to our presentation, and this does make learning easy and interesting. And MS means Microsoft. MS PowerPoint is a powerful multimedia presentation software. It is a part of MS Office suite of application. Using MS PowerPoint, we can quickly create professional looking presentation which may contain text, graphics, sound, animations, and even videos. A presentation in a PowerPoint is made up of a number of slides. I'll be showing you slides arranged in sequential order. So how can you start MS PowerPoint? In book it is written, we'll click on start button, then we'll click on programs to display the program submenu. We'll select Microsoft Office, we'll select Microsoft PowerPoint, and the PowerPoint window appears. The window is there in page number 51. You can see in page number 51. So here I am opening directly with the help of search option PowerPoint. So I will be showing you this PowerPoint in Microsoft Office 2010, which is an advanced version of MS Office. Now this is the basic layout of MS PowerPoint. Now what are these features? This part is known as title bar. You can see the title is there, presentation 1. Then these are the menu bars: home, insert, design, transition, animation. These are the menu bars. Then we have the standard. You can see there are some standard toolbars are there. These are some standard toolbar. Then we have the common task button. There are some task button are there. This part is known as outline, or you can see a slide outline, or it is also known as slide tab. Then we have the views. In your book it is this side, but in here these are the views. These all are the views: normal, slide sorter, reading view, slideshow view. This is known as the status bar. This is known as the note pane. This click to add note is known as the note pane. Now I'll be discussing about each part. Now what is object? Any picture or text on a slide is known as object. If you add any text, suppose I have written here, let me write here, say Al-Hira national school. So it is what is object? Any picture or text on a slide. This is on a slide. This is a slide. This whole is a slide of a PowerPoint. It is a slide. So any object means any picture or text on a slide is known as object. Now next, what is placeholder? Placeholder holds the object of our slide. By seeing this slide, we can easily identify which is placeholder. Placeholder holds the object of a slide. As I told you, this is an object. So this is a placeholder. This is a placeholder. This is a placeholder. These are placeholder. Placeholder holds the object of in our slide. We use placeholder to hold text, clipboard, anything. Okay, next, the view button. MS PowerPoint let us view the presentation in number of ways. We can view the presentation in number of ways, and there the view button appears near the bottom of the screen. You can see here, this is the view button. This is the view button. It appears near the bottom of the screen. Also, the view button is present in the view view menu. This view are there. Okay. Using this view button, we can view the presentation in the number of ways. Let me just show you how we play a presentation. So how can I add a new slide? I'll write. Okay, that I will be showing later on. See, I can also insert an image. I'm just showing it. I can also insert an image. Insert say pictures. Say I want to insert a say picture. There is no such picture. So let me insert a clipboard. Okay. So let me insert a clipboard, computer. So I want to insert it here. Click here. So you can see a picture is inserted. So you can insert a picture also. And how do we play? And then if you press just F5, it is the function key present on the keyboard. If you press F5, so the presentation will start. Or if you right click, or if you another way is there, that if you click on view slide, you can see here, you can see a slideshow. You click on slideshow, the slideshow will start. So there are two ways. One, there are actually many ways for slideshow. If you press F5, or you can also press slideshow, or you can see here, if you go to slideshow from the beginning, it will start as slideshow from the beginning. Now how to close this slideshow? We press the escape key, ESC key. Okay, so this I will showing you later on. So let me delete this one. Now what is normal view? The normal view is used while making the slide. While we are making any slide, we are in the, you can see here, it is being activated. So we are seeing normal view. So normal view is used while making any slide. It let us view each individual slide. Normal view splits the slide into three major sections. We have the outline, we have the slide pane. This is known as the slide pane, and the task pane. The task pane basically comes on the right hand side. Now what is outline? The outline and the slide tabs are on the left of the screen. You can see the left. This is known as the outline or the slide tab. It enables us to shift between different slides. Suppose if I had another slide, so I can shift one slide, another means I can shift, you can see I can shift slides. So the slide outline and the slide tab enables us to shift between two different ways of viewing slides. The slide tab shows the thumbnails of our slide. So it shows the thumbnails. It is showing the thumbnail. This is not a thumbnail, means shorter form, shorter version. So it shows the thumbnail of all the slides, and our outline shows the text of the slide. See, it is only just showing the text. So, yes, I have written here Al Hira National School. So it is just showing the text of the slide. The slide The slide tab shows the thumbnail and the outline shows the text of the slide. You can see that it is just displaying the text. Then what is slide pane? The slide pane is located in the center of the screen. So this is known as the slide pane. It is located at the center of the screen. The slide pane shows a large view of the slide. It is showing the thumbnail of the slide, and it is showing the larger view of the slide. And it always shows the slide which we are working correctly, means which slide is active now, which we are working currently. And the task pane is located on the right. Actually, it comes here on the right side of the screen, and the task pane allows us to select the slide we want to perform. Now, what is slide sorter view? The slide sorter view enables us to view the thumbnail of our slide. You can see here, if I go to view, you can see here the slide sorter is there. Slide sorter, so it shows secret. You can see, okay, let me add some more slides so it becomes clear to you. So let me make it to normal. So if I add another new slide, so let me insert a picture. So basically, though no image is there, so let me insert a clipart here. This one, okay, one slide, and I am making another slide. So let me add. Say another clipart, say this one. So I have how many slides? One slide, two slide, three slide, four slide. How can I now? What can I do with slide sorter view? So the slide sorter view shows the thumbnails of all the slide. In the slide sorter view, we can easily add, delete, or change our slide. So how to view the slide sorter view? So for viewing the slide sorter view, we can click, you can see here. Here is their slides. You can see on the status bar, it is there, bottom of the screen, see slide sorter view, or we can go to view and slide sorter view. See, it is showing the thumbnails of all the slide. Here we can delete or add any slide also, delete also, modify also. So suppose I want to delete this slide, right click, delete slide. If I go to normal, you can see my how many slides. Earlier it was 4, now it is 3. Now what is slideshow? The slideshow view is used to view the slide as they look in the final presentation. How does the slideshow is viewed in the final presentation? It is being shown in the slideshow view. So how where it go? Slideshow, you can see here. Slideshow, as I shown you earlier, slideshow 1. Suppose you want to go to next slide, so you can give a mouse click, or you can give the right arrow, or you can press enter. Anyone? See, I press enter. Now next slide. See, it has come like this. Okay. So how to view the slideshow? So we can click. You can see this option, slideshow, or we can click go to slideshow from the beginning. So it will show. Else you can click F5. When you click F5, slideshow is being shown. So you can see when you press F5, slideshow is being shown. So how can you view the slideshow? We can view the slideshow in a number of ways, by pressing F5, or by pressing the slideshow option, which is in the bottom of the screen, or if you go to slideshow from the beginning or for the current slide, means to show the slide from the current slide. Suppose this is the current slide, so if I click here to show the slideshow on the current slide, and from the beginning means it will show the slideshow from the beginning. Now one thing we are seeing that I am just minimizing how, by pressing the escape key. Now let us come to what is escape key. The escape key allows us to return to the view which we have viewed previously. So suppose I was if I go right slideshow, if I want to go to, see the slide pane, so if I press escape key, ESC key, so it will be like this. Or another option is there, end show. What is left clicking? The left clicking allows us to move to the next slide, and right clicking opens a pop-up menu. Now what is task pane? What is task pane? The task pane enables us to select the task like if you want a blank presentation or from the design template or auto content result. So suppose if I click on file and open, if I click on open, it will show a blank presentation. Suppose it will be open, suppose it is tend to save it. So how to save a slide? For saving a slide, we'll click on file, save or save as option you can click one way. Another option is there, suppose say save. So if you save it, so suppose I want to save it in desktop, so I choose the location desktop, so it will be saved in desktop. And one way, another way you can see on the title bar, save option is there, we can click this there also and it will be saved. Now how can you add new slide? We can add new slide by number of ways. By clicking, see, you can see here, suppose I want to insert a slide in between these two slides. So when I click new slide and it is showing the layout, whatever layout I want, suppose I want this type of layout, so you can see new slide is added one way. Another way, we can click, right click, you can see new slide, instead of we can insert new slide. Another way, when you press Control M, a new slide got inserted into this PowerPoint. Now how can I delete slide? It is very easy. Select the slide and press the delete key, or select the slide, press right click, delete slide. This is the way. Select the slide, right click, delete slide, or you can press the delete key from the keyboard. Another way also there, if you go to say, suppose say let me insert a slide, new slide, suppose I want to delete it. If I go to slide sorter view, then suppose I want to delete this slide, I will select this, right click, delete, or I can press delete key from the keyboard. See, the slide is deleted. Let us come to the normal view. Now how can you organize slides? So we can organize slide in the slide pane. We can select the slide pane, then drag the positions. You can see, we can see. For example, this slide was the first, this was the second, this was the third. Suppose I want to bring this one in the second position, this is the third position. So if I just select it and drag, move the mouse, don't leave the mouse. I'm not leaving the mouse, just drag it. You can see just the position is being, it is being rearranged. And one way, another way, we can go to slide sorter view and just we can change. You can see by dragging we can change the position. See, by dragging we can just change the position by selecting, and let me go to slide sorter view. See, selecting and just drag it. See, the position are being changed. Or else we can do what? We can select a slide and cut and then paste. Select the slide, cut and then paste. See, so there are many ways to organize slide. Now how can you add text to the slide? Let us go to the normal view. So we'll select a particular placeholder. As we know that if you want to insert any text or any object, we have to do it in the placeholder. So this placeholder, suppose I want to add text, I will just click on this and then I can write any line. Suppose say chapter, I am writing chapter 7. So this is the way we can just add text to the slide. Now how can you format slide? So we can also the format slide also. We can format the slide by changing the font or anything. Say suppose I can change, suppose I want to change the font of this one, so I can just go to this one in the home tab. So I want to make it bigger. Suppose I want to change the color of this text, so I can take any color. So this is the way how can I format. I can also take any of this. I suppose I want to make it underline, I can just click on underline. So this is the way how can you format slides. Now slide background. So how can you, we can also add a background to the slide. Understand? So we can also add any background to the slides by clicking on the background. You can see the background style is there. If we see, I can choose any background color. Suppose I want that all the slides should have a particular background. See, all the it has come a particular background. You can also change the background color of the slide also, and we can also use the slide design also. You can see in the design we can choose any type of design you want. Suppose if I take this design, so all slide will be of this particular design which I've selected. We can take any design, we can choose any design. Suppose if I take this design, so all the slide will come of this design. So how can I change the design? So first I will click on the slide design, and then the task pane of different, you can see the task pane of different designers, it has come, and then we can choose any design of our choice, and that particular all the slide will be of that design. Now how can you give our slide professional look? So we can also give our slide professional look by adding bullets, numbering also. So let me add a new slide here, new slide. Suppose I want some say list of students, list of students. So suppose I want in the list way, say 1 2 3 like this. So if I go to so first I select the text. Suppose let me write the name Jahid. Let me make it little bit bigger, the text, these are being smaller, so let me make it bigger so that it view Jahid, Shahid, then Maryam. Okay, now I will select this. Suppose I want to it in list, in numbering or list. Suppose if I want a numbering, so I could select the number 1 2 3 should come. So it could come now. Now when I click the next, automatically 4 will come. So suppose I am writing Rajiv, or we can also give another design also. How we can see their bullets are there. We can use the bullet style also. Suppose you can give this design, so you can give any design. So these are some professional looking we can add to our slide. We can also use, we can also set picture as bullet also. So this how can you do? We'll select this one, and if you go to bullets and numbering, so from there you can take any pictures. You can see there is, suppose if I want like this, so I'll select. So I'm showing you how can you select. Suppose I want it in, we'll select, first we'll select the text. Okay, then I'll click on the this option, the bullets option, then bullets and numbering option, and then we'll find an option, we'll click the picture button, then we'll choose picture. There are so many pictures are there, so we can choose any pictures. You can see so many pictures are there, we can choose any pictures of our choice. So let me take this one. Say if I take this one, I choose the pictures, and by you can double click it, or you can select it and press OK. So all this, it has come in that picture, in that design. Now we can also add, that I've shown you, we can also add a clipboard to our slide by how? We'll click on insert, then we'll click on clipboard, then say now I'm taking different one. Suppose in clipboard and type building, 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 then I will press go. So I can take say any building, say I'm taking the picture of Kaaba, so I'm taking the picture of Kaaba. So we can also add this picture in our slide. Once we play this, once we show the slideshow, we know, as we know that by pressing F5 also directly we can show the slideshow. See, these are coming. Okay, so this is the how we can insert the clipboard also. We can also add, I am taking new another slide, so we can also add auto shape also. So how? As we know that auto shape is, there is already some built-in shapes are present in the MS Office. So click on, we will click on it. When you click on this shapes option, so there is some auto shapes are there. Suppose I want to, if I choose any of these shapes, this one starring, and then I'll just drag it on the slide, drag on the slide, this particular shape will be added into our slide. And we can also we can fill the shape with any color. We can take any design, we can fill it. So just, I think you've seen, I'm again showing. So we'll just click the shapes, and then we'll select the auto shape. You can see the auto shape menu has appeared, and then we can just point to a category. We can just point to any category, and then we'll just select the particular shape we want, and then just click or drag it in the slide. So particular that shape will come on the slide. We can also insert circle or square also from the shape. You can see there is circle is there, circle is there. Okay, circle, you can insert the circle in the shape. Then another feature at the last class shown you, then we can also add text. We can also add text to that auto shape also. By how? By selecting the shape and then right clicking, and you can see edit text. So we can just add some text. See, we can add any text. Class, suppose I'm writing class, CLASS, that will make it bigger so that it comes to your view, so that you can view it. Class, already I've typed this class, you can see, and this auto shape has, we can also insert a text in the auto shape also. Okay, I'm taking another slide. We can also add word art also in PowerPoint slide. How? When you go to, you can see word art is there. Okay, so we'll use the word art feature to add creative text. So, and we'll click the word art. Then we'll choose the design of word art. Okay, then we'll write our text we want. Suppose I will write online class. So what will happen? This particular, this will be not in the slideshow. This background will not come. Only this will come. If I play the slideshow, I can show you. You can see. See the word that I have inserted online class. Okay. Now we can also move the object also. Suppose I want to move this. This is an object, so I want to move it top, bottom, anywhere I can move the object. Not only text, so we can move the image also. We can, if you want to bring it top, if you want to minimize it, you want to make it resize it, we can drag it. We can resize any picture also. If we suppose this picture I want to make it resize it, so you can just select it and resize. So how can you move an object? So we can move an object by clicking the object, and then with the help of mouse pointer, this is the mouse pointer, and pressing the left mouse button, and then just will drag it. See, I'm dragging it. So this is how I'm moving an object. And how to resize it? We'll select the pictures, and then we'll place the pointers. You can see the forehand. You can see the this is the resizing handle. It has come, and then we'll click. See, if we just drag it up and down, so it will. If you drag it, it will become. If you drag it up, it will become smaller. If you drag it down, it will become bigger. So this the presentation. Actually, what is the presentation in a PowerPoint? Presentation means the way of presenting information, so that it becomes attractive, so that one get attracted that any topic. So presentation can be used in many places, and basically nowadays in educational purposes, presentation is used much more. Also in the big companies, organization, they are demonstrating any work with the help of presentation. So presentation is a very important part of our daily life, and basically we use the Microsoft PowerPoint for presenting any presentation. So this was all about your chapter number 7 MS PowerPoint, chapter number 7 MS PowerPoint. Hope you have understand. If there is any problem, so you can call me, as the contact number is being provided to you by the school, so that I'll try my level best to make you clear. And once the school reopens, we will be doing practically on the school laboratory, so that it becomes much easier, much familiar with you. So today up to this, hoping you all are fine and safe at home. Thank you.